Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to Iloilo Prima Galaw Art Institute. Is that it, Uzi?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have one guest. No, actually not a guest because he is an Iloilo Prima Galaw artist, of course, one of the pioneer artists, and he's actually based already in Canada. What place is that, Uzi, in Canada?
In Ottawa.
Ottawa, Canada. And
That's
now
how you
he's
say
with
it.
us here in the
Yeah, I know.
Philippines.
Hey!
Welcome back to the Philippines, Uzi. Welcome.
Thank you.
So what can you say that you're here now in the Philippines?
It's very hot.
What do you mean
No,
hot?
it's the warm welcome of everybody, of course. And the weather is hot.
Yes, the weather is hot actually here in the Philippines. What
Yeah.
about like when you left in? But before you came here in the Philippines, you came from
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Wow, so social, ladies and gentlemen. He came from Canada to Hawaii.
Ginawang stopover ang
Yeah,
Hawaii.
correct. And now here in the Philippines, you see that. And after like how many days, Uzi, you'll be back again?
After 6 days.
Oh, after 6 days. So
it's hindi siya usual
yes.
for an OFW to go home for just 6 days.
Correct.
It's usually like
so
2
meaning
weeks.
Uzi then has lots really
I know.
of money because he could just visit and then go back.
Oh, I wish.
Is that
no? It's just I'm just duty bound because why I went home, I had to accompany my parents back home.
So is that really your reason why you're here in the
Yeah.
Philippines?
I mean, our first plans was just to be in Hawaii for
Wow, social. So social.
just to be in Hawaii for a week, and then they had to go home, but with the COVID restrictions and with all the One Health Pass and all with PAL and the Philippine regulations, it's really hard for them because they're both elderly and nobody's gonna help them, assist them in processing their papers. So I had to go home with them and to facilitate them here in the Philippines, especially that they have comorbidities. They're both cancer and COVID survivors. We all are.
Oh,
So
yes,
I have to
correct.
settle them down here before, things are well and good, and then have to go back to Ottawa for my work.
Okay. So how I don't know how to ask anyone the question. How things are? Am I correct? How
How are things going?
are things going for you? Like you've
For
been like for the
now,
first day, second day.
I think
Where have you been? Am I
I was
correct?
I was saying I think it's my 4th day. So I went to Dumangas, Bulilao for a town fiesta.
Shout out to all the Dumangasan.
Sa mga Gasano, sa mga taga Bulilao, happy fiesta. And then yesterday, me and Miss Keda Chan, 7891, Tintin, Christine, hello.
Yeah, hello, Tin.
We went to Guimaras, actually to see Nico Chua, one of our regular members here too, one of our pioneer members. Tintin is also our pioneer member. And then side trip, we went island hopping and then a little bit of swimming and then went home. Just for me to experience how it is back home here in the Philippines. And now day 4 with Sir D.
Yes. Thank you, Uzi. Thank you for the free lunch.
My pleasure.
Yeah, thank you, Uz. And what will happen then for the next days? Where are you up to?
Yeah, tomorrow probably just a little bit of meetups with some church people, with some friends, and then tomorrow's my last day already. Can you imagine? It's like and a little bit of family time with the whole clan, and then Sunday morning I fly back to Toronto. I can't say it in a straight face.
How you wish you can really
I
say more.
know, but if I do that, I had to resign from my job because I only had permission for a week's vacation. So you know how it is. It's hard, and I'm just starting as a new nurse.
So the last time you're here in the Philippines was
2020.
2020. So that was like
Yeah.
before the pandemic, right?
It was right.
During the
No, it was right when the lockdown started. Like before it started, I just got out because it's gonna be lockdown and then I can't go. So before it was March 15, before that I had to leave Iloilo to avoid the lockdown. So so we went home around February 20 for the golden anniversary of my parents. And the pandemic started. It changed our lives forever.
So how's the pandemic in Canada, Uz? How do you describe it?
Well, I'd say 80% are vaccinated with boosters, which is a good thing. There is still COVID, hence I got infected. Oh, I'm a COVID survivor. I'm a COVID survivor, but I'm not shedding it anymore. It's still running around, but it's not as bad as it was when people get COVID. It's just a mild cough, as runny nose, fever, a few fever, but nothing really like shortness of breath, like what happened in 2012. So it's containable, but not really. So you still have to wear your mask and wash your hands. But the regulations right now are off in Canada, like specifically in Ontario. There's no masks indoors. All concerts and events are back, and life is slowly returning normally as what was before. So yeah, we're still learning though, but we're getting there. There are still cases, mind you. I mean, I'm still taking care of COVID patients in the hospital, but yeah. So it's still wash your face, wash your hands, wear a mask, and wash your face.
Okay. So anyway, at this point, we would like to say thank you very much to our dear Uzi Gem Demegillo. Thank you very much for dropping by, and of course joining our prime movers again.
Yes.
So of course you could still see us every time we have like our podcast wherein we talk about a lot of things. So there will be more topics to be uploaded, and hopefully you could watch it.
Imagine that we share a split screen.
Yes,
before.
so not anymore like having boxes.
There's no barriers.
Yeah, so it's really something good to.
It's weird.
But good, right?
It's good. It's good.
So that's it. It's good to see Uzi again, and to everyone, thank you very much for joining us again. Here we are dropping by and saying goodbye.
Bye. Thank you.
Everyone.
And shout out to asteakstore.com.
Yes, please buy the shirts. Thank you. Bye.
Thanks.